With the introduction of the lightweight Canon EOS Rebel SL3 camera, this may be the discovery you've been waiting for. As the smallest and lightest Canon EOS digital SLR, the EOS Rebel SL3 is a great camera for anyone stepping up from a smartphone. And it opens the doors to the entire Canon EF lens system. Any Canon EF or EFS lens can be directly attached. This camera has the technology to get you great pictures and video. The Rebel SL3 has a 24.1 million pixel Canon CMOS image sensor, much larger than the sensor on a typical smartphone. Its rendering of skin tones, color, and fine detail will delight you. It can shoot still images at up to 5 frames per second, so it's terrific for kids' sports, wildlife, and action. There are built-in tools like Creative Assist and Feature Assistant to take your pictures even further. You have the versatility of viewing through this camera 2 ways. The eye-level optical viewfinder uses almost no battery power and makes it easy to follow fast action for still pictures. And its vari-angle LCD lets you shoot live view still images or video. Just twist the LCD for fun and interesting perspectives, including selfies. A great feature during live view or full HD video shooting is Canon's fast and accurate dual pixel CMOS autofocus, now including eye detection AF. It can put tack-sharp focus right on a person's eyes. And the Rebel SL3 is your gateway to shooting and sharing videos. It can shoot beautiful, detailed 4K video as well as Full HD, with recording up to a smooth 60 frames per second in Full HD. Finally, the Rebel SL3's built-in Wi-Fi, including Bluetooth, makes it easy to shoot and share your imagery. Send images to your smartphone even as you shoot them if you desire. Simple and easy operation is at the core of the EOS Rebel SL3's design, but it has plenty of features, including full manual settings. So it's ready to grow as you are. Add a few Canon EFS or EF lenses, and the Rebel SL3 can take you wherever you want your photography to go. Canon introduces the EOS 90D, the latest in this versatile series. The Canon EOS 90D now reaches 32.5 million pixels and shoots up to 10 frames per second with full AI servo AF during viewfinder shooting. This same optical viewfinder works beautifully with fast-moving subjects, making steady composition easy with no prolonged blackout between frames. Another DSLR benefit is battery life. A new metering system with 220,000 RGB pixels makes face detection AF possible when shooting through the viewfinder. The EOS 90D adds a separate 8-way multi-controller on its back, giving even more direct control to the serious photographer, especially for quickly moving any of its 45 AF points manually. Up to 27 of these AF points are available with f8 lenses. Live view and especially video are enhanced as well. Uncropped 4K video is now possible at up to 30 frames per second using the entire width of the image sensor. High frame rate recording at up to 120p is possible in Full HD. The EOS 90D's APS-C size CMOS image sensor continues to leverage dual pixel CMOS AF, giving it outstanding focus capabilities during both live view and video shooting. In fact, the EOS 90D now adds eye detect AF even in servo autofocus with moving subjects for live view and video. The EOS 90D has gained performance, shooting speed, and video capability above and beyond previous versions. More than ever, it's the ideal step-up camera for growing photo enthusiasts.
I'm delighted to announce a new version, the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. Beginning with the excellence of the current EOS M50, the M50 Mark II adds new AF capabilities in eye detection and in video AF performance, new video features, and a host of additional refinements. But its heart, a 24.1 million pixel CMOS image sensor, 4K video, vari-angle LCD with touch panel, and shooting speeds up to 10 frames per second remain intact. More than ever, customers expect strong autofocus performance, and that means face and eye detection capability. In the new EOS M50 Mark II, eye detection AF improvements allow swift AF on faces and eyes from much farther from the camera and much smaller in the viewfinder. Both face and eye detection AF now fully function during servo AF. Eye detection AF is now also possible during video with movie servo AF when recording moving subjects. And eye detection is also much more responsive. You'll see the AF frame follow detected faces and eyes more effectively, even for fast-moving subjects. The EOS M50 has always been a great choice for content creators, but the EOS M50 Mark II will provide even more. Vertical video is convenient for making Instagram stories or any vertical video content for social media. For vloggers, a newly added movie record button on the LCD screen paired with a countdown self-timer gives you an even better vlogging experience. If you're a streamer, the EOS Webcam utility software can be utilized for an easy-to-use plug-and-play webcam alternative. For advanced streamers, the EOS M50 Mark II offers clean HDMI output. In addition, for users with a YouTube Live account, it's possible to use the EOS M50 Mark II to wirelessly live stream with no laptop required. The brilliant design of the first EOS M50 meant little needed changing. With the EOS M50 Mark II, refinements and improvements to its AF and numerous other areas, along with image.canon compatibility to easily upload and store your content, are features that still and video users can experience every time they use the camera.
Hello and welcome. I'm Alex Sachs with Canon USA, here to introduce you to our latest and quite possibly greatest new camera, the EOS R5C. A true hybrid camera, the R5C boasts many of the video formats and features from Canon's award-winning Cinema EOS line, as well as many of the still imaging capabilities of the EOS R5. As its name implies, the EOS R5C brings the sensor, image quality, and the still capabilities of the EOS R5. But don't let the name fool you, this is first and foremost a professional cinema camera. The EOS R5C is the first Cinema EOS system camera to provide internal 8K 60p RAW recording. I'll say that again, 8K 60p RAW recording to internal CF Express cards, and we didn't stop there. The EOS R5C features an internal cooling fan enabling continuous and virtually limitless shooting of high-definition 8K 60p video without interruption. At the heart of the EOS R5C is Canon's 45 megapixel full-frame CMOS imaging sensor. The 8K 60p video can be captured in your choice of Cinema Raw Light format, which is amazing for post-production grading and archiving, or MP4 for fast, simpler workflows. But what's more, 5.9K can be shot in Super 35 mode or 2.9K in Super 16mm mode, also recorded to CF Express cards. Looking to shoot HDR? Our Cinema Raw Light includes data optimized for HDR video rendering and 12-bit recording at all frame rates. We've also provided a wide variety of recording formats with the R5C for nearly any professional workflow. In addition to Cinema Raw Light, the EOS R5C supports MXF-based XF AVC and the highly versatile MP4 format, both at 10-bit 422 color sampling. And to give you operational flexibility, the R5C can record two independent files simultaneously, such as Cinema Raw Light and MP4, each at various resolutions, including 4K and HD, or lightweight proxy files for easy integration into a variety of workflows. We've also designed the camera to take full advantage of its full-frame sensor whenever possible, so it employs an 8K oversampling technique to deliver truly dynamic 4K and 2K footage by reading out signals for all effective pixels. And from the abundant RGB data, deliver 422 10-bit video that is more refined, with less incidence of moire, false color, noise, or those little annoying jaggies on the edge of a subject, delivering you footage that is true to the eye rendering of your scene in stunning resolution and color. We all love fast action, and so does the R5C. And so in addition to 8K at 60p, it can shoot 4K at up to 120p in beautiful 422 10-bit color, all without cropping the sensor. On top of that, the camera's fast and intuitive autofocus remains active even at these super fast frame rates, making it a great option to place on a drone or gimbal. You'll find a wide variety of AF modes are active and available to intuitively respond to a subject's movements, even at high frame rates. In addition to Canon's dual-pixel CMOS AF, The camera features eye, face, and head detection autofocus. On top of autofocus, Canon went ahead and beefed up our high frame rate shooting by recording a dot wave audio on a separate card from the video file, delivering both the sound and video of your fast action scenes in one device. The EOS R5C is quite literally two cameras in one. With the main switch in the video position, the menu system and interface match those of other cinema EOS cameras, providing waveform monitors, codec options, audio controls, and more. Atop the camera is Canon's multi-function shoe with digital audio interface. This connection supports an optional Tascam XLR microphone adapter for up to 4-channel audio. This accessory adds 2 full-sized XLR terminals with phantom power and shotgun mic mount, enabling digital 4-channel and 24-bit audio recording to meet professional video production needs. And for virtual reality applications, the R5C is compatible with Canon's RF 5.2mm f2.8L dual fisheye lens to capture stereoscopic 3D 180-degree VR video. We said this camera is like two cameras in one, so let's talk about the still imaging side of this hybrid model. Once the camera is placed into photo mode, the menus in operation are nearly identical to those of the original EOS R5 camera. You get the same 45 megapixel full frame sensor and image processor with an ISO range of 100 to 51,200, expandable to 102,400 for still images. Focus and speed remain paramount in the EOS R5C, so you get the same impressive continuous capture at speeds of up to 20 frames per second, and with dual pixel CMOS AF2 capability to track split-second movements of even the most elusive subjects. You have the same 1053 automatic AF zones and that fantastic eye, face, and head detection autofocus. And the capability to intuitively track the whole body and even the face or eye of cats, dogs, or birds with animal detection AF. For those with the need for speed, Canon included vehicle subject detection to assist with accurate tracking of cars and motorcycles. Connectivity like 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi and Bluetooth is also included for the transfer of still image files. The EOS R5C camera body design is incredibly compact and lightweight. When paired with a Canon RF lens or EF lens using a Canon mount adapter, it offers outstanding performance that fits easily and comfortably in your hand, making handheld shooting a breeze, whether shooting video or still images. Its electronic viewfinder is optically extended for eye-level viewing, just like the original R5, and it uses the same ergonomic grip design. Like I mentioned, the still imaging features and operation of the EOS R5C are nearly identical to the original EOS R5 camera. The only difference being the R5C model doesn't include in-body image stabilization. The EOS R5C is a complete package that offers filmmakers, event videographers, multimedia journalists, and advanced amateurs a cost-effective 8K, 4K, and full HD video camera to help unlock their artistic potential. For the full range of recording formats, camera specs, and details,
What makes a camera one that you'll want to carry with you all the time? It'll need to be stylish, lightweight, and easy to use. Today, we'll be talking about a camera that checks all those boxes, and then some. I'm John Lorenz, and I'm here to introduce Canon's new mirrorless camera, the Canon EOS M200. Canon cameras, of course, give you the ability to create stunning and eye-catching photos. But some people don't know that Canon cameras often create beautiful videos as well. And the EOS M200 is no exception. It has a 24 megapixel sensor, which for stills means you'll get greater detail and resolution than a typical smartphone, and that's even when enlarging or cropping. For video, that sensor means you'll be able to shoot 4K movies with that same beautiful image clarity. With a normal ISO speed up to 25,600, you can prevent camera shake or subject blurring even when lighting is sparse. Dual pixel CMOS AF and eye detection AF servo are available in both still and video shooting modes. You'll be able to capture natural expressions and movement while the camera follows the subject or subject's eye with high precision. Especially helpful when photographing at a shallow depth of field to optically blur a background and draw even more attention to your subject. With features like vertical movie shooting and the 180-degree tilting LCD screen, the EOS M200 makes it easy to achieve beautiful self-portraits or record video ready for vertical social media platforms without the need for any conversion or editing software. The EOS M200 has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Simply follow the on-camera instructions to pair the camera with the Canon Camera Connect app on your smart device and start sharing images and movies. Adjustments like ISO, White balance, f-stop, and shutter speed can be intimidating at first. The EOS M200 has Creative Assist to help. It simplifies these features into more relatable terms like brightness or background blur, so you can more easily make your selections and get the shot just the way you'd like. And Feature Assist enables easy-to-understand screens that help demystify camera settings and functions with visual examples. On top of all that, the EOS M200 is an interchangeable lens camera, so you can use the entire Canon EF-M lens lineup to suit your needs. This means the EOS M200 can truly grow with you as you expand your photography. And with the optional mount adapter EF to EOS M, you'll be able to utilize any of Canon's EF and EFS lenses. When it comes down to it, the Canon EOS M200 is a lightweight camera with powerful features, interchangeable lens options, and stunning image and video results, no matter which adventure you take it on.